Tuesday night baseball from U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Number 22 is on the mound for game 2. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a 1-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. It's not ideal. Probably would like to have a few more strikeouts. We'll see how it works out in this one.
Number 78.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He'll take the turn and head for second. And a very quick start to the inning here. It's a first pitch double.
And you know what, guys? I think this is what you call an early statement right there. This is the first pitch of the game, and he doesn't just go after it. He lashes at this thing. He's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double. Hello.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And, Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games. And that's through into center field, base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the big turn costs him as he is out trying to get back to third. Michael Brantley will dig in now, and as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently second entering play.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Anderson takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe starting 9. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
You know, these guys fall out of bed every morning and hit. They're leading the league in hits right now, so that really makes it tough on an opposing defense and a pitching staff. So if they just keep the approach that they've had so far, they're golden.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. Number 23 for him thus far. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe you get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, McDonald, just like most other umpires, he'll miss a couple here and there, but his strike zone never seems to be too outrageous.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2. Josh Tomlin gets the ball for the Indians in this one. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, hitters have a batting average against close to 300 against, so he's going to have to make some adjustments if he hopes to be successful.
Melky Cabrera is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Brett Laurie will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. And that misses inside 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Avisail Garcia will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
This is a good sign right here. These guys were pretty well shut down the last time they took the field. This time, they get on the board first on this RBI single.
Here's Todd Frazier now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. But once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Zimmer is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, well, we'll see if the Todd father, Todd Frazier, can keep it going. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. He knows how to stay within himself and come through in the clutch.
Now the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
chases one up the ladder as this is hit in the air to left field. Brantley comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, when you're talking about watching somebody throw a ball across the diamond, this guy throws it like a laser. Over at third base, doesn't have the great range, but if he gets his hands on it, oh my, can he throw.
McCaldy is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. That evens it up 1-1. 1-1, here it is. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Oh, and he misses it. And the tying run comes around to score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, I'd like to see this again because, to me, that's a ball he should have. Yeah, I mean, he's right there. He just bands on it. That's going to wind up costing him 2 runs.
Charlie Timmons will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll go on. Carlos Santana will step forward to start us out here in the second with his club down a run.
Yeah, and you figured that you'd be in pretty good shape after a 2-run top of the first, but not so.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Pulled toward right center field. Timmons is in his tracks now. 1 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Jason Kipnis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his uniform dirty on every play. And you got to love a guy like that.
Grounded to the right. Lowry's there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high, and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, he has been patient up there, but now he's backed himself into a corner.
Hit to short. Anderson is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Yan Gomes will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Grounded to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Omar Navarro will dig in. 1 for 4 with a triple in last night's game.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. This one's flared out toward left. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop,
Tim Anderson will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a line drive, but foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Here's Melky Cabrera. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Well, much better here in the second inning. To me, he looked a little bit tentative early on. It's starting to look like he's finding the rhythm now.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds. Leading off the inning, Bradley Zimmer, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Time to move forward to the bottom of inning number 3. Brett Laurie digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Brett Laurie.
Ripped on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Boy, it's only the third inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
First delivery to him on the way. Avisail Garcia will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
Lifted into the air out towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Textbook start to the inning right there. Back-to-back hits have him in a good position to maybe stretch out this one-run lead.
Todd Frazier stands in as he looks at a called strike. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
And I think that's been a big part of the problem so far. He just can't locate his fastball, especially in situations where he has to.
Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. Brantley will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. And he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Here's the 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, not a bad idea up there against a guy who's been fouling everything off in sight. You never know. Maybe he goes after that one, too.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, he allowed the first 2 guys to get on in this inning, and that's something you never want to do. But then he bears down.
Number
Gets the
63.
previous guy to fly out. Then he comes up with a huge strikeout right here. That's a good job to bounce back just when things were starting to look a little grim.
McCaldy is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
That's a ball.
Putter low, 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Hit hard toward the right side. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. The run scores from second. It's 4-2.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up packing. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Here's the first pitch to him. Charlie Timmons will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
I think he's set up for that changeup again, Steve. Don't you?
I was thinking the same thing.
Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. White Sox pick up just the 1. 3 innings complete. The White Sox lead it 4-2. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez. And they'll need him to get something going here. We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. Settling in now, Tim Anderson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Ready on 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Well, you know, Eric and I like to talk a lot about pitchers keeping hitters off balance at the plate. And this is an excellent illustration of what we're talking about. Now, we didn't like to be off balance at the plate, but this is what you get. He goes fast, then slow, fast, then slow. They never give him the same pitch or the same speed twice in a row. And that's how you keep a guy's timing all messed up.
Runners on first with one down. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are two gone now. Brett Loring digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2. Yan Gomes will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Michael Brantley will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th. We'll join this one here in the bottom of the 6th, already in progress.
And leading off for the White Sox
will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th. Ryan Merritt is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Ryan Merritt.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first in time, one away.
The center fielder, number 24,
Charlie Timmons will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Drilled to the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
This is a very good approach here with two strikes. It's a smart approach. You know, he's not trying to come out of his shoes here. He just makes a good two-strike adjustment and delivers a nice solid base hit. That's how you do it.
Omar Navarro stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And here in the middle part of this ball game, he's wanting to give his guys the lead. So he picks a good pitch to run on, and he's into second now as the possible go-ahead run.
4-4 is our score as we play the sixth. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Runner goes for third. It's swung on and hit in the air. Zimmer arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. Tim Anderson ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Brantley is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Jake Petrichka is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Brett Laurie will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Nick Goody will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Edwin Encarnacion will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Looking up is Cabrera. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Boy, have a night. His 3rd home run of the ball game. I mean, he's absolutely brimming with confidence at the plate. It's been a joy to watch so far.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 6-4.
And how important might that home run turn out to be in the whole grand scheme of things? That's going to make this now a 2-run game here in the top of the 8th. And with this bullpen needing 6 outs, they just got a little bit of wiggle room from their offense right there.
Nate Jones is on to work as he'll take over here in the 8th. Carlos Santana stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Tap fouled at home plate. The 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Second baseman number 22,
Jason Kipnis stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
now batting.
Abraham Almonte will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-0 pitch. Kipnis runs. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. 6 runs, 10 hits, and 2 Cleveland errors so far. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And that's a pitch they were set up for. That slider breaking down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on the swing.
Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Now batting.
Yan Gomes will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Pretty close that time at second base. This is a good throw to the second baseman covering, but that ball might have gotten there a split second too late that time, and you can see that hand get in there just ahead of the tag.
Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around, and no argument, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. So 2. Leading off the inning, Todd Frazier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way to first. Santana's got it, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The first baseman, number
Stepping in,
79.
Jose Abreu.
Jose
He got on top of
Abreu.
one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all. I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Into the box, McCaldy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And when he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the White Sox. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field and baseball on the show. Number 44 will come in and pitch now.
Number 40.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Bradley Zimmer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
And he is in the second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Cabrera. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
And that's exactly what I'd expect them to do. No reason to give him the pitch that he likes.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 8th home run on the season for him. And they double him up. It's 8-4.
Wow, these guys have really come in here and just put it to this pitching staff. We've seen guys jumping on pitches like this all game long. And this is going to extend that lead out to 4 runs here in the top of the ninth. And that may turn out to be more than enough to finish this one off.
Into the windup and the pitch. Bullet back up the middle. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Up next for
I'll tell you what, he had to get up for that one. Sometimes the leap is a little bit more showy, but not here. He was up there a good 2 or 3 feet to pull it in.
Jose Ramirez will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ballgame. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Charlie Timmons will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so
Leading
with the
off
same
from
pitcher
bottom of the
still
ninth for
out
the
there.
White Sox.
Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's
Number
a definite
24.
vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And here's a fastball called for strike one. On the ground up the middle, Lindor is up with it and reined in one away.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Navarro.
Omar Navarro will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Out in front of it, strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9.
The
There
batter,
are
number
2
7,
away now.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
In now, Tim Anderson. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken the first 2 games of this series on the road as this one is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in every phase of the game.
The big bat tonight for the Indians belonged to this man, Edwin Encarnacion. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. What surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 8